Hi, my name is Sophia.
And I'm Donna.
This week on Music News, there's a war coming. What does Spotify have to say about this?
Since when is moshing a crime?
One-hit wonders may be more common than we thought.
Want to go on a picnic with the Roots? You can.
Hate groups hate Radiohead.
All this and more on Music News.
South by Southwest, the annual music, film, and interactive conference in Austin, Texas, kicked off the final round of festivities earlier this past week. In addition to featuring guest lectures and entrepreneurial breakout sessions, the festival also offers live performances by some of the biggest names in the music industry. This year, more than a dozen native New Orleans artists were featured, including Dr. John, Givers, The Revivalists, My Name is John Michael, Cattywampus, and more.
An assistant professor at University of Colorado Denver has made some interesting discoveries relating to the relationship between Billboard charting artists and one-hit wonders. Through tedious research that involved scouring Billboard charts dating as far back as 1955, Storm Glore found that nearly one-half of all charting artists never appear again. Even more interesting is the fact that it doesn't appear to be a recent development. According to Glore, it's a terrifyingly consistent metric dating back to the mid-1950s.
Last week, Radiohead received a not-so-welcoming reception from anti-gay hate group Westboro Baptist Church. At the band's show in Kansas City, Missouri, the hate group protested and picketed outside the venue. On their website, they referred to the band as freak monkeys with mediocre tunes. Fortunately, Radiohead remained unfazed. The producer even joked that the event was the highlight of the tour so far.
Hip-hop and neo-soul group The Roots have released the artist lineup and dates for their 5th annual music festival, Roots Picnic. The lineup will feature performances by Major Lazer, Diplo, Danny Brown, Kid Cudi, and The Roots in their own set, as well as backing up De La Soul. This year's Roots Picnic takes place at Festival Pier at Penn's Landing on June 2nd and 3rd.
Boston police are cracking down on moshing and slam dancing in the city. A recent Flogging Molly show sparked the pursuit against the expressive form of dance that has been commonplace at hardcore and metal gigs for over 30 years. Police noted at the performance that 60 concertgoers participated in an aggressive mosh pit dance that results in people getting knocked to the floor. Wait, isn't that the point? Boston police have called such behavior a public safety hazard. This has prompted outrage from many bands who say the aggressive dance style is an integral part of the show and form of self-expression.
In an intimate talk with a group of South by Southwest attendees, lead Spotify investor and visionary Sean Parker spoke candidly about the current issues facing the music industry. Chief among Parker's concerns were the wave of current digital rights issues involving royalties for streaming. Beginning with Eminem's lawsuit against UMG almost 5 years ago, a string of other artists have also begun suing their labels for failing to pay out digital royalties. As for how Parker and Spotify plan to solve those issues, Parker reportedly stated this: "There's a war coming and the labels are going to have to deal with it. But Spotify has to remain neutral. The biggest contribution we can make is transparency."
Emotions are running high in Baghdad. During the past 3 weeks, emo kids have been the target in a wave of murders. At least 14 young people associated with the Western subculture have been stoned to death by Shiite militants. A pamphlet circulated by the militant group served as a warning to others. It read, "We strongly warn you, to all the obscene males and females, if you will not leave this filthy work within 4 days, the punishment of God will descend upon you." Iraq's leading Shiite clerics have condemned the attacks.
Thanks for watching. I'm Donna.
And I'm Sophia. We'll see you next week.